Okay, so here is the group of members, correct? So whatsoever the group members are there, so we need to get to the users over here, and we can utilize the new, which almost every organization are not utilizing this button due to they have the configuration which on last class which I have mentioned, correct? So where you need to do not uh, use the new button. Definitely if there is a procedure, there is a some integration that happened with the AAD or some other process would be there, so definitely you need to check it. It's a customization, it's a customized way they have integrated with the AD account, so definitely you can utilize it, otherwise it won't. Okay, for other way around, how I can add the user. So there is the edit button, click on it. Okay, so I can see the all the user over here, how it's appearing. It's cool. I need to search it out some users. I'll add it over there. I'll add it that too. Okay, and some others I'll add it like 4 or 5 people. I'll add it. Okay, I'll save it. It's also a table. If you see that, this is also table. We will see like how we can utilize this table, what the utilization of the table we will see later on. Okay, so this is also these users has been added into the particular group. Okay, save. Here is save, and also here, oh, job add or remove user has been queued. Okay, why it's not appearing? Okay, got it. Here we go. Okay, these whatever the new things are there, it's in Uta. So there is a possibility they added the new functionality, new way of adding the people, so it will take time to adjust it. Do not worry about the why it's taking time, it's not appearing. So refresh it, it will be happen. Okay, it won't, then we will check it out the other way around, correct? As we got the issue on the basic configuration into the UI label, we made the changes, but still we are not able to find the colors, correct? So we will check it out, how to find it, how to get it. Definitely we will see, because this is our part of our job, correct? To finding out the uh, uh, issues, whatever the issues we are getting, we need to find the solution, but correct. So we will take a look, but later on. Okay, so you can see I can add the group, sorry, I add the members via this, and that members belongs to that table, user table, correct? Is it clear or any confusion till here? Any doubt you are feeling? No, I'll take it as
All good from my side.
okay, okay. Who is the okay? Sanjay, do you have any question?
No, no, I'm fine.
Oh, cool. So here it's one part. Now I added for this this group, I added the user. Now what the other group can be have the multiple groups? What does mean? Means one group belong means you can say that it's a collection of other groups. Can be done. Any like doubt till here? So I can add the another group here. How? Let's say I make this parent to setting manager. Okay, this uh, okay, sorry, it's the same one. I just I need to choose the other two. Okay, let's say this one. Okay, you can see automatically it pop up the message and everything, errors message would appear. So it's already configured. So if you're doing anything wrong, it all like those things will appear automatically. So application development. Now it's not showing here. Why? Because it's the analytics setting managers parent is application development. Means if I'll open this application development, that this will be appear under here. How? I'll show you. I'll not again go over there into the this group and all, and then I'll reopen this record. What I will do in short, I'll click on this. You can see the preview this record. I button is there. I'll go over there. You can see there is a button which says that open that record. Directly redirect me to the particular record. Correct. So record is application development. Now you can see it's a under the child. You can see this one. Correct. I can create the new groups also. I can add it over here. And via that, I can make the parent and that group whom so like, no, I want the child. I can make it whom so I want the parent. I can click on it here. Okay. Groups can have the multiple groups. This is the concept. Any confusion till here?
All good.
You can see I can create the like no chain relationship over there. Okay. Now another point which I would like to I'll like to share with you guys. It's another is roles. Group can have the roles, but before I'll take this into the consideration, I'll go over there into the user administration. First, we will come like know what is the utilization of users roles. Sorry, roles. Okay, I'll open it. So, what is the use of roles? It's kind of, I'd say, you are belongs to that state, but under state you have a different cities and different, would say, life structure and everything. Correct. So you have a different standards and different might be your house is fully it's kind of biometric, correct? So that biometric only if you want to enter into the any such kind of house, so that biometric should have the your thumb and whatsoever any your uh, eye or your thumb whatsoever it's required over there to for accessibility to like to access into to enter into the house, correct? So how it could be it's what the purpose of that, it's the purpose of that you are authorized for to enter into the house. You're getting my point. If that house have that kind of restrictions, so where only the authorized people will allow to enter that house, correct? So this is the authorization. If you are authorized, you will be able to enter. If you are not, then you have to wait for your accessibility, correct? They will provide the access, they will take everything. Once they will configure, then you will get the access to the house. So same way, if even I am belongs to the some group, but in group will have the different quality or different skill set. Let's say I belongs to IT field, but in IT field, someone is belongs to development, application development, someone is belong to network, someone is belong to that means other applications or other area of IT field, correct? So all are the IT field, but they have the different access on the application wise, correct? The skill set is different, so that we provided the authorization or accessibility. So roles is kind of authorization. It's restricting the access to the application, your table, whatsoever. So whenever you are writing the some scripts, so it should be on the roles. Means that if the role is belong to particular individual user, I'm talking about. If I provided one role to this user, correct, and some other, and he that user is belong to like a particular this group, correct, is the member of this group, and I provided the other access same roles with the other group members, correct. So what will happen, they are different group but they have the same roles. So, or we will, in other sense we will say like no, uh, they are belong to different group, correct, and we are authorized on the basis of roles to access this record, correct. So same way, you have a different rooms into the house, and you are authorized on the main gate that you can enter the this house, correct. So when you have a key, you like if your family members have the key, then they will able to enter into the room, correct. Are you getting my point? Yes, no, nothing. Sanjay?
Sorry for the delay.
Yeah, pardon.
Sorry for the delay. Yes.
Okay. Nothing to worry. So just I want to confirm that you guys are getting the point, or you are getting confused, so that I'll just re-clarify everything with the example, real-time example, so that it will be uh, these things will be clarified at your mind, correct? So that's why I'm just taking the real-time example, comparing with the this roles accessibility. Okay. So this is a kind of you are getting the access on the basis of the roles, correct? So if I'm belongs to group, correct, and I do not have that roles, so definitely if I written down some authorization access or some accessibility of the record, so if I belongs to that group and I do not have that roles, definitely I will not able to access that record. That's it, in short. Okay. So roles is crucial. It's playing the role over there into the when the you are going for the authorization, correct. So majorly like no people writing on the roles basis, whatever the roles you have, so on that basis they will write. Yeah, you can write down the code on the basis of groups also, but majorly people for the authorization, for the restriction, so definitely they will take it as a roles. Okay. So how we can assign that roles to the user? Still one question is pending here. I'll take it after the this part I will cover. Okay, then I will cover this one. So here is the tabs, correct? Pretty much straightforward. You can add the groups, you can add the user. And if you add here the user groups, now vice versa. Earlier what we did, we added the members here and then groups, correct? So if I'll open this guy, here I just go over there, keep the control key on my keypad and click on it. Then it will open into the new tab. And now I open over here. Okay, now see, he got the groups. Under the groups, he got the whatsoever the details, correct? Now I'm doing the vice versa. Now I'm adding the groups here. Let's see what will happen. I'll just remove it. I don't want this, correct? Now you can see. Okay, sorry. It's my apologies. It's the same user. Okay, able to do. Now you can see the cab approval is there. Correct? So I provided the group added for this user. Whether I will go over there on the group, I will add the user. Whether I will go on the user profile, I will add the groups. It's up to you how you want to manage it. Correct? It's vice versa because they are interconnected. If you remember, I just written out the user and group relation into the my PPT. I'll show you. User group, correct? What is the related tables over there, correct? So I'll go over there. Let's see. This is another table. It's a group members, correct? Here you can see its a backend name is different, correct? If I'll go on the group, okay, it's a sys user group, correct? It's another table. It's a group table, correct? It's a group member table, correct? So it's integrated with where the user is added and the group is added on the this particular table. So it's a kind of they mapped it, which you can see here into the user profile, correct? How I open it, I just put on the new window, right click on the filter and it got appear, correct? Same way for roles also, we have a different roles, user roles, correct? So sys user has a role. So whatever the user has role, then it's appear. Any confusion till here? I just show you like no how they are related, on which table they are going like no, getting related, how that related list are created, correct? So which I talked about earlier, like these are the interlinked with the somewhere, correct? So this is which I mentioned somewhere. So it's somewhere they are integrated on this table, correct? So this user has role. So I can see there is a user and as well as role on the same form, correct? If I'll open new, I'll show you. Here we can see user, I can put any roles and then again that roles will appear into the here. You can see 4 roles added. Clear? Any confusion till here?
Like I have a question.
Hmm?
So we are adding the users to a particular group, something like application development, and we are also joining another group, like a child group. I think so. Is that correct?
Yeah, child group or other groups also, both are fine.
So the role will be in a different groups. Like in the first group, I will be assigned different roles,
Mhm.
and in another group, I will be assigned in a different roles.
Correct,
Is it correct?
correct. And that
And
group, yeah,
and the
good.
overall roles will be in this field in the
Correct,
roles.
correct, correct. Perfect, correct. Got it.
So, and who will be the assigning the roles if I'm in a company or a firm?
Uh-huh.
So how it will be the groups and the roles? So here it is my instance. This is
Yes.
my instance and it is examples.
Yeah, yeah.
So what if I'm in a firm and what will be the related link will be like the about the roles and groups?
Absolutely. So why I showed you the related tables? So why it's because when you're writing any script, when you're going to like no other topics, then these tables will play the crucial role. Like whether I will say like no, I mentioned one point like no, only this user of these roles they will able to access. So whether they will belong individually or they will belong their child table also. It's not mandatory that every group have their child table, a child group, or like every group have their parent. It doesn't require, correct? It's up to the organization to organization how they structure, correct? How they define, might be everything or on individual basis, or sometimes they integrated with the some concept over there. Now you got the correct point. If I belongs to different groups and that groups have the roles, then it will automatically added over there. Correct? So that's what the next point I was left it over here. On is here. You can see I can assign the roles to the group also. Let's say I added this. First, I'll check it out that user do not have that roles. Then you'll very much like no clear about the concept. So user, okay, user, okay. Let's say, oh, okay. Remove that group. Might be because it's integrate like no interlinked with different parent-child groups, so that's why it's showing 35 rows. I'll check it. I'll take it as a database group. Okay, cool. Okay, okay. I'll open this. Ah, 50. Great. Okay, what I can do, what I can do. Say any group. Just I want to show you guys so that you guys will get the idea. Okay, okay now got this. So you can see the basic concept I'm utilizing, how to delete it, how to utilize it. So same way, I'm just like no disconnecting the interlink that because it's interconnected with application development. That's why given the all the user have uh, a lot roles over here. Now the roles has been gone. Correct. I removed that parent and that's why it gone. So now you can see they belongs to this. Now if I'll add any roles to, I'm just giving the roles to the group, correct? So whatsoever, let's say admin. Again, it's not showing, just refresh it, save it, that's done. If you already added, that would be done, but still it's my, like the way of working, so I always save it. Okay, so here we got it, okay? We got this role to this group only, it's not user. So whatsoever that user will add over here, earlier you can see he have no roles over there, even he belongs to this group. Now I refresh it, sorry, I refresh, reload the form. You can see automatically it got this much of roles, correct? Got it? Any confusion till here?
Like you added one role to the group for the
Uh,
6 members.
yeah.
So the every role will be applicable to the six members, or anyone can do that role.
I didn't get. Come again. Come again.
So can you shift that table? You added a admin role to the group.
Correct.
Yes,
Correct. Yeah.
and there are members in that group. This thing, yeah, you added a admin role
Uh,
to a group.
correct.
A
Correct.
group.
Uh,
In that group, there are 6 members. Am I
correct.
right?
Correct.
So for a single user, what will be the role? Like same the for Linda, it will be a admin role.
Okay. Got it. Got it. I just clarified that too. So right now I have provided that admin role to this particular group. Correct. If you want to individually, sorry, why I'm just, I'll just take the user who do not have that access. Okay, I'll take one example so you'll clarify everything. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's remove the all groups from this guy, correct? Now you have a question, correct? So as earlier I was provided the user have like the group had that roles and then all the 6 member got the same roles over there. Now you are saying that if I want the individually, I want only this guy to have that role, correct? Am I correct? Your question, like now I'm getting the correct question, what you're asking?
Like I was asking that you are added a admin role to the analytic groups,
Uh-huh.
analytic system managers,
Uh-huh.
and there are people in that group.
Correct.
So how will they manage that on this single row, the 6 members?
So it's first I'll just I want to clarify this group members will get this role, correct? If I want to add the additional roles except from the admin, so I can go over there, I can add the additional roles, particularly for the that particular person. So I'm adding the individually. It's not going to add the everyone with the same roles. You're getting my point? So on the
Yeah,
yeah, in on the user profile itself, we have a different tabs, correct? So if we are adding any roles to the like go over there on profile and we are adding the roles over there, then only that guy will get the that particular record will get the particular role access. Okay. And when we are
yeah.
adding the roles to the group, whatever the members into the groups, they will get the roles. Whatever the roles I'll added, then they will get the same roles over there. So same role access. You're getting my point?
I got it.
Yeah. Okay. 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 So these are the roles group and the user roles, like user roles, and this one is another which I talked about. Oh, sorry, it's this one. So you can see this is a group have role combination, so they have the different table group. It's this group has role, correct? So this that's how they are interlinked, which I was mentioned earlier, correct? So these are the overall topics. Okay, is it clear? Any confusion? Any question till here? Basic configuration, logo, or anything you any confusion on the user profiles, on the application update sets, search, or module wise, how I need to search it out, correct? So any confusion till here? Any like no, any doubt? Okay, I'll take it as a no.
Yeah.
So okay, so I'll give you guys one scenario. Okay, so you need to perform it at your end, and we will connect it on next class. Uh, so you guys will perform those everyone into the team. So everyone have to perform this practice as a practice. You need to perform at your end, and on the next class you do. I'll take the random peoples over there. They have to like perform it whatever the scenario would be there. Correct. So the scenario is that. Okay, just I'll take it. Oh, okay. So these are the scenarios. I'll give you the whole context about the scenarios. So first, you need to make the changes. Okay, we will do it on fast track. So we have to make the changes on the logo and whatever the details are appearing over there. Like no, you have to name some of the headers over there whatsoever. As I given the my tab, so you have to give the other name. So the your tab name, So as well as the whenever I hover, this will be showing some else, correct? The pager headers. So you have to make those changes and you have to uh, do it in your instance. Okay. Another, you need to create the one role which call like Gaurav practice role, you can say, or ITL practice role, and that and another you need to create the new group which named is uh, 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 it's a training practice role, and then after you need to create another group, training head practice group. Okay, you have to create the two groups which name one is the Gaurav practice group and one is Gaurav head practice group, correct? So two groups, you have to connect two groups within the one group, like one will become the parent of one, and whatever the parent one, you have to provide that new role. You're getting my point? If I any confusion till here, any requirement queries?
No, no.
No. Okay. So you need to as well as you need to create the three users, and you need to provide uh, the groups which one is the parent, the group having the parent one, or you can add the child one on the other user records. So two things, like multiple things you have to perform. The first, you need to create the two groups, you need to create separate roles, and then you need to create two user records. Okay, so one record you need to add the parent group which have the child group over there, and then in other user record you need to add the child group over there. Okay, and then after you need to assign the roles to the parent group, correct? So whatsoever the head of that group, so you need to add that role. See what will be the outcome. Okay, some changes into the user profiles, sorry, yeah, user profile. If as a admin you can make the changes, you can make this email or a personal on those changes also, correct? And you can set preferences, so whatsoever, which I have mentioned earlier, spacing and everything, you have to change those things at your profile side, correct? Impersonate with the newly created the user, how it's look like, so you need to see what will be the outcome, correct? So then we will re-verify in the next class. Okay, any confusion in this requirement? Okay, that's cool. So in another, in next class, we will cover the first. We will check this requirement, the scenario, and then we will go over there the next whatever the next topic will be there. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Okay then. Thank you so much being on call. Have a great week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I logged into my instance, but it was like Tokyo not to talk. Is it?
Okay. Can you share your screen?
Suppose disabled the participants screens. Can you enable me to?
Yeah, sure. Okay, now you can share. You are sharing?
Yeah,
Okay. Okay, thank you.